I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'll fill that one later.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
See you.
Someone's in here. Impero.
breathe deep and move.
Got to move.
Let's go.
Try me.
One day I'll catch a break.
Well, some rest's better than none. I like it.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
What's that? What is that? This place wasn't built for the living.
What a day. Just like old times.
Still alive, so that's progress. Don't want to draw any attention.
is work to do. Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Best avoid that trap.
Let's see what I can spirit away.
Time for a little death. All right, what now?
Hardly a challenge.
No time to rest.
Someone there? Should be easy.
Let's move. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was
That's
so
Jurgle,
subversive about their
Scribe
words
of
that
the
they
dead.
commanded protection.
I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. That man.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
For our advantage.
Dost thou think to rush fate? See to the dead.
Still breathing, despite everything. What path lies before me?
Talk to me. Heading there.
This way.
Nothing important is ever easy. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Need to stay focused.
Let's move. Blood comes easy these days. Have to keep going.
What should I do?
On my way.
Nothing will stand in my way. Need to find a way forward.
A lot of effort to hide once.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt. With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
They have the same vigor fighting goblins as they did for once. This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No,
Take
you just
your
care about your
time.
stupid apprenticeship.
Get a feel for it. Take that back. Right. Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come. Well,
The man you are.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. But we haven't.
Your mind.
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
She's out there now. Ready when you are. Hero.
Excellent.
Oh my.
A hero at heart.
Fortress and we're no warriors. Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
No questions? All right.
Looking ahead.
We meet again. I shall be here in thy camp. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will... A matter as the...
All is ash and meat.
Although thou dost not seem to be in need of my service, there are many answers to that question.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up. If you're sure.
Fine.
Fate, although thou dost not seem to be in need of my services. Although thou dost not seem...
Something the matter?
All right. Do you feel? Yes, me as well. Besides the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. I feel good. It's so strange. Do you remember the voice aboard the ship? Yes. Almost like it's whispering to me still. The voice said I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think that means? Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Question for you. Have you ever heard a banshee's scream? Incredible, wasn't it? Loud enough to wake the dead and shrill enough to shatter a golden goblet. I thought it the most terrible noise in all 16 planes. But there's one even more fearsome than that. Oh, the lad's quite the tease. But he's a charming sort of cad. Well, most of the time. No, I was thinking of a far more loathsome sound. The doubt in our minds crying out for attention. It's hopeless, it says. Stop resisting. Give up and give in. Doubt is the greatest villain we face. Greater than all the hell's devils. Greater than a murderous god. Most people don't find it so easy to conquer. It's a good thing for us that we aren't most people. Slay your doubt and nothing can stop you. Not a demon, not a dragon, and certainly not an illithid worm. I'm glad to see you're not one to give up.
Again. Swing and swing and hurry. Now, now. And again. Swing.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Not now. We're working. Remember?
Come on.
Just once.
Yeah, just once. Please, blast through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
Try greasing palms.
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
And you should bugger off. Now! She must be terrified.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not our kid for nothing.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands!
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Sharp as ever.
I could take one of the guards, maybe 2.
What about a bear? I'd like to keep our guts on the inside.
Mutatis mutandis. Your master let us in here. Were you guests?
They don't care! Look at them!
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Try greasing palms. These things over.
Never.
Because that went so well loved.
Quite aware.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
You there! Hello!
Look where city.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
I'm sleeping. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Ichthias! Tila, to me!
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
Refugee.
Korga, we are guardians, not killers.
Spare your tears. She knew the danger. She still tried to run. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Monsters both, then. Viper to viper. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Past teachings come into focus. The Rite of Thorns is a rare practice, outlawed in most circles, for causing more harm than it eases.
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. I am First Druid now. I protect the Circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do... This tale ends, but...
You consider the Rite of Thorns, a rare art plucked from illicit domains. A circle in danger closes ranks. Yet Korga alone could not draw on the Rite's power. There is more to Korga's tale. The grove must hide her secrets.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I see you. There. Now, what was it you needed? I did come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. Did it look like a tadpole? But from your work, come. We need to be quick. This way.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you recognize the branch, and it's no druidic cure. She's holding Kelemvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you? Protected from on high. Sounds like the Drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. To hell's with it.
Dodge her blow, but as you regain your footing, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I'm sorry. I truly am, but I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around. Master Halsin did say the Drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too. All right, but on one condition. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. When Master... Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty good. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if it do begin to turn.
Out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You're trespassing. This is my territory. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground.
I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground.
You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Blade at the ready. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
To move.
Go for the throat. Be quick.
No choice but to keep going. Best be on my way.
finding my way. Let's spill some blood.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. Care to explain why you reek of the Hells? Considering what I've seen, you'd be surprised. But if you're not here for the coin, I'd rather enjoy the quiet. There's not much of it anywhere else. Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Trust no one.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. I've got a long road ahead.
Feel like we're being watched.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious.
These tracks, Scott,
Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
I can't stop the bleeding, Bray.
People up ahead.
Something's wrong.
Not like that.
What then?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured, and I wasn't thinking.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. An oil bear. It had him on the ground before we had a chance to react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
True Soul.
Strange, most corpse, but this body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go. There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. No, I won't leave him. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadow.
I wouldn't quite say that.
Owlbear
I
tracks.
learned a lesson, after all.
Its nest must be nearby.
I'll be damned. A shrine.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Yes, here.
Tormented!
What now? These boots have seen everything.
On my way.
Quickly.
Well, so much for peace.
Heading there.
Coming through.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
To do.
Single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
That's good, right?
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
It got her. It got Bride too. Right. All right. I'll go.
Thanks.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be...
Off we go then.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry Minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Tempers are right.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. Dunno what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
Goblins are close. I'd know that stench anyway.
Get over there! Surround them like! Oi! You just walked into the wrong town! Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
Well, it's no Baldur's Gate. At least it's some kind of civilization.
I do miss the gate, though. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbor, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk young patriarchs naked in the fountains. Ah, civilization.
The mouth, then... Well, it's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure. I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Something tore right through these people.
The creature's eye, her awfuls. You hear you engrave her pained mules upon your heart. Her back arches impossibly. You learn whatever her
With finesse.
Still on my feet. Blood follows me everywhere.
I'm coming for you!
That hyena's making a break for it. On the move.
This is my time. Do I detect loot?
Never seen that before.
It certainly puts the miracle of birth in a new light.
Gnolls. I reckon they've infested the entire coast.
Defender of the people.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Blood. No, never mind.
Cut it out. Listen, Aziz, friend. Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the Sword of Justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid. May the just...
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great. Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. In tears.
One horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade, her rage.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her! That's enough to damn you! It's done, Karlach. By my living soul, you will forever burn!
You know, I could have used a friend. Pity that won't be you.
Moving.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Battle favors the fearless. This is my time.
My faith protects me.
And these things have stayed interesting.
The devil has fallen. Hells, I should be celebrating, making toasts, roaring in victory. But I can't get the tadpole's visions out of my mind. Tell me we were right to strike Karlach down. I care. Damn it all! I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks. No! Karlach blazed with the fire of Avernus. I saw it. I smelled it. Infernal essence tip to toe. I've slayed myriad devils, each one a threat to Faerûn. I've torn the horns from their heads without a second thought. Why should this time be any different? My prey has fallen. Hail the blade! Yes, hail to us. An alliance as true as the sun's march across the sky. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree. Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Well. Thank you. As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's sacred.
Defender of the people.
Can't afford to stay idle.
What now?
Let's get going.
Not this one. Right. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the word most willingly for... Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full.
Now, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? I suppose, but he also... We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all. You know, except you decide blindly. My point is that Raphael was stirring the pot. Trying to... I know people... You don't need... When actual... There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you did see. Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. Something the matter? If you're sure. Fine.
Dost thou require a... Very well. Choose.
Can't give up now.
I shall be here in thy camp. No, thy coin purse is near empty.
Can't give up now.
Never a dull moment.
You cannot use that right now. You cannot use that right now.
Looking ahead.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Thou art the most...
Something the matter? All right.
I found... Wait! I'm Althira, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm. Oh, yes, everything is fine. Thanks to you. That's why I'm here. When I'd heard what you'd done, it inspired me. Made me feel brave again. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped us. I've been running since Elturel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head-on. With you. Really? Oh, this is wonderful.
Ease your worries. Warm your hands. We owe you that much.
I won't let you down. I promise.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I can't wait to... Sorry.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. You scrub yourself until your hands are cold and raw. While your body starts to feel clean, the blood doesn't seem to leave. There is no magic binding this blood to your body, only guilt. You shake your head, and it seems to go away. Only then. If you are fortunate, no soul will be able to know you were behind this murder. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
is dangerous, wandering around at night. You could bump into anything.
Your guilt is safe. For now. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache. One more failed adventurer, gone to the mud now.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master will never forget him.
Did I play games like this in my youth? Was I sweet once?
Watch your back.
Let's move.
Goblins ahead.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Vexite.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
How'd you know? Dumb as a rock. but world class at tearing the throats out of wee ones, she is. Rest of her litter's inside in the pens. Beautiful beasts. Be a shame if you came all this way without having a look. But I can't let you pass just like that. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it. Whatever calls you. I hope that was worth it, Daddy.
Step quick.
Let's have a little fun.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time.
Cover me! I'm going for the alarm!
Have to keep going.
Survival is all that matters.
Forever dauntless.
Two steps at a time.
Let's finish this.
Where do I go from here?
On the victor's path.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A hero at heart.
No one's stopped me yet.
A voice's irresistible vision clouds. Then there are three figures.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the way.
The visions fade and the voice.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
How is it shielding us? And why? Not that I'm complaining.
Whatever power the artifact possesses, it shows no sign of it now.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
You look like you're looking to spend it. Get moved.
Quick! Here, follow! Come! Fill the front row. Be beguiling. Oh,
Hell's that yowling bleeds the ears. Bloody human. No offence, mind, just that ain't entertainment. Don't need two mates. We already got the greatest start there is, and it ain't no warbling. It's Chicken chasing. Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Come back when that half-wit's done wailing and find out.
Goblin kind will
Bloody bard.
But it's massive.
His name is Draw Ragson. His
It's still just a beard. It don't feel right messing with it, is all.
Troops will disarm you and throw you
That's
the
it.
truth. Not
Bloody bard.
all of you must.
Bloody.
New age is dawning with goblins and trust. With the inn, so.
I reckon Draw Ragslin's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing?
You.
To you. Come. Wait.
Come up.
Now, look what you...
Come on! Like any other chicken, don't it?
Of
Let's
course.
just... Brave enough to take on our new chicken? It's a big un. Wonderful. And you got coin to back, yeah? We're starting a new game! Move your eyes!
Hurt me. Run. Where?
Don't care how pissed off it is! Get that out there!
Don't hurt the little clucker. Chase me.
Let's make it interesting, eh?
That's what the fire's for, isn't it?
That's the stuff.
Let's make it interesting, eh? Let's make it interesting, eh?
Ah, get in there.
He's quick on his claws!
Let's make it interesting, eh?
Hey, nice one. Hit the chaser next. That's your blade of blind.
That's the game done!
You are...
Drink's going straight through me. Here.
Oh, that's good ale. Nice and chewy.
Oof! That's the spirit. Oh. We're starting a new game! Move your eyes! Go on! Getting close to the beast. If he bites, just bite him back. Chase that thing! Don't care how pissed off it is! Get that out there! That's the game done. Come here.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home. Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with one way or the other.
That's the game done. Come. Well, look, hey! Pardon? ain't no winning.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're a true soul? Here, it were only a bit of fun. All yours.
Something still.
Just... Hey, no more games today. Right, go on then.
Poor creature. I hope it can follow my scent to the camp.
Humans ain't good for much.
Enjoying the view. Looking tasty in these new breeches, ain't I? Proper stylish, ain't they? Nicked 'em off this dwarf we're cooking. Dunno. Was already stripped down to his breeches when I got... Had a couple of coins in the pockets and some daft... Surely.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Really?
I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It makes my head down. But this other guy twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up.
Absolute bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Oi, so much fun. Oi, ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Likes of you.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on. Oi! We ain't...
This area is off limits. Perhaps the guard can be convinced otherwise.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Oi, so much fun that those thieves almost got... Oi, ain't no...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Can't be here to see the true souls. Those types don't even bother to wait. Well, I didn't say that. But you'll need to be more specific, mate. Absolute's blessed us with 3. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Audience is right. She's in bloody racket.
Oh,
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
I only hear her through you, priestess.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? The gentleman being held next door. My acquaintance is working on him, I believe. While I was thrilled to be invited here, I must confess, I find the goblins and their methods crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. But there is more to us than that. Yes, we worship her through pain, often our own, but it is an intimate and loving thing, one we offer up. If you would permit it, I can show you firsthand. Is that a promise? A pity, though. You would have known such sweet relief at my hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to my own worship.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This Rengar better not go yapping about my pigeon. I should have turned him over to Mindora by now, but he's such a nice little pigeon. What? I ain't. Mindora don't give a cake what you think. Bah, just take him if you care so much. See if he'll sing for the likes of you, though. Bloody think. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. Oh, what's a bit of metal between allies, hmm? I'll do one better. Tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin yoke. And I'll offer much more than gold. Knowledge, my friend. is priceless.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
Oh, boring.
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
No! Free me!
Drunk enough yet?
All the great chasers are dead. Bunny Cobb, Splitfoot, Park Katona.
Take courage.
Once a living bear is now a dead elf. You fear the worst. Could this be the Archdruid of the Emerald Grove? If there's any hope of finding a cure, it's not here. Not any longer.
Booyah.
Bloody
Bears
headache,
turning
whatever
into
that
elves.
was.
Should have set him on fire the moment we caught him.
I'm just saying, those eyes. Again? Do you want to become spy?
It smells like burnt flesh in here.
You'll be chosen to hear her. You're the boss of business.
I came just in time. You are transforming. Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a Mind Flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight, you...
I had a dream. Someone came tempting. No good ever came from I wouldn't advise it. Play with fire. It's... But that story is reserved.
Sharp as ever.
Ah, my God! Quite. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest finding. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in it. Here, on the sword coat. That can't be. Tell me, have you noticed any... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone Ceramorphous. As there's not a tentacle... If you, isn't it? If I... Oh, dear sweet gods!
Let's get going.
How delicious.
I shall be here in my camp as the...
Well, hello.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make... Not yet, I'm afraid. Why, the druid Halson had some kind of mind... Here, that can't... Tell me, have you noticed any residual psion... That's quite impossible. You'd have... As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only... It's you, isn't it? I'd be irresponsible. Ridiculous.
Who wants another drink?
Statue of Selûne. This ruin must have been dedicated to her. Selûne. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
So much fun that those thieves almost got past.
More Selûne idolatry. No sign of her followers, though.
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead.
Sugan al Sukok, Utashokek Dos! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute! By Balderan's bones. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok!
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see